Good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So a good start here for Sale, and with that, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. And a check swing here, but did he hold up in time? No, he went around, says Earl Hendricks. It's strike one. Here it comes. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and there were two down. Michael Brantley will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Swing and a shot toward right center. Number 28 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Tribe. Indians nothing, White Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, first baseman,
Jose Abreu will stand in now, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Melky Cabrera is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. He's around third, not done yet. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
Something you don't see all that often, and it's still one of the most exciting plays in all of the game as far as I'm concerned. I was thinking that he might get held up at third, but he was having none of that. He had that inside the park home run on his mind from the get-go, and sure enough, he winds up getting it all.
In now, number 28, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. Here's the pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Carlos Santana leads things off now in the top half of the second.
first baseman, Carlos
First pitch coming. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Monty Chisenhall steps in now. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Sale last year, 10.76 strikeouts per 9. the best among starters in the American League.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Now the pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Trying to do a little too much out there, so that'll go into the books as an E2. Yan Gomes will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Abraham Almonte will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. It'll be Alexi Ramirez's turn when we come back. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Avisail Garcia will get his first shot at it here. Now here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat, 3-0, to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
Into the box now, Carlos Sanchez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Clearly no intent with 2 strikes, but you've got to make sure that pitch doesn't get away from you.
3-2, here it is. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Down in order go the White Sox. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Jose Ramirez is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Designated hitter, Jose Ramirez.
And the pitch. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1.
And I think that might have been a first. The first ball they've taken the entire game. Sound the trumpets.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Third baseman, number 39.
Number 39 will be the batter. First pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Now here's the pitch. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
If you're going to try and bunt with 2 strikes, which, look, I wouldn't do it, but you've got to make sure you're at least going after a pitch in the strike zone. I mean, how bad does that look when you strike out trying to bunt at a pitch that it's not even close? I'll tell you how bad. Real bad.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt with 2 outs. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Now batting,
Number 12 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. He's set. Now the pitch. On the ground to third. Knee high. He barehands it. On to second for the force.